To kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half.
Here we go, shot. Green 19, get shot. Hey, can. Shot.
This is a design run with Fields. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Fields now, the throw on first down. He'll set up the screen for Hall. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
It's a gain
of 21 to open this drive.
First down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains. Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Here, go.
Fields now on second down. That's right side and caught by Taylor. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
On the play.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Down.
To throw is Fields. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there.
Wiggins on the
and it'll bring up second down.
Here we go, side. Blue 58, blue 58. 11, right.
Now, Fields. Open man. That's Gibson. And he will get into the end zone. Xavier Gibson. Touchdown, New York. Now, full on for the extra point. It's up.
The kick
is good. And the Jets draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Jets 14.
Maybe a little early for this here in the third quarter. They want to get it back now, so here comes an onside kick.
A lot of people would say it's a little too early in the game for this, Mike, but you find yourself trailing in the third quarter. Maybe you can catch the kick return unit a little off guard, and that's exactly what they do. Give a little jolt to this offense as they take the field.
They put Wilson in motion.
Blue 58, west side zip.
First down, Fields. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Up, here we go. Right.
On the option, here's Hall. First down and more. And he will score. now 21 all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Get on! Hey! Get on! Get in! Get it on! Hey! Touch!
A first down throw for Jackson. To the outside. Catch made by Hopkins.
Jackson's
That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 23-yard line.
What a shot!
On second down, here's a run with Henry.
Derrick Henry.
Not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Definite negative run. I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
You.
3rd and short. Jackson. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down.
3 and out.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
No, we changed it. What a shot!
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and it's a big-time takeaway.
He'll step up and run, and he'll get this inside the 10, but not much further than that.
Tackle made at the 9-yard
Down in the red
line.
zone, design quarterback runs
down.
are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
Here we go. Screen 19, Jackson. Extends. Right.
And left side, here comes home. And he's into the end zone yet again. Brees Hall. Touchdown. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6.
He's
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd down.
Get up.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. And he's taken down
Jackson's
inside
pass,
the opponent's
complete to
35.
Hopkins.
Plenty of
gain
room
of
after that
23
catch.
yards.
Big gainer
First
of
down,
23.
Ravens.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Jackson fires complete to Flowers.
Pass, complete.
And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
At the 28-yard line.
We hear the term
A 6-yard
RPO
pickup
so often,
brings
Mike,
up
and it
2nd
continues to
and
kind of
4.
trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. And he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
On the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 14-yard line.
They'll come up for 2nd and 9.
Get hot. 180. Get hot. 180. You change it.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
I'm already.
Here comes 2nd down.
180. Get hot. 180. 180 hot. 180. 180 hot. 180. 180 hot.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore.
All right, so, Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
The extra point
The kick is
good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game.
Tyler Luke to kick off
Tie
for
game.
Baltimore.
Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Miller now to return it. He's across the 20,
The Jets
taking
take
down
over
just
first
shy
and 10
of the 25.
at their own 24-yard line.
Hey, Ken. Here we go. All right.
Fields quickly to Wilson. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
A gain of
Tonight's
10
start
yards.
to the drive, a gain of 10 and a quick first down. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left.
Line.
It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. We good. 19 windy. 19 press. Bunch right. Bunch right. Go.
Here's Hall. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's 11 yards again. 2 plays in a row.
That's
And another
Jets
first down.
First down. down.
So
First and
a
10
pair of
at the
first downs moves them
47-yard
out to the
line.
47-yard. And it's
Here we go.
first and 10.
Right.
They'll run it with ball. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at
Kyle
the
Van
line of
Noy
scrimmage.
on the tackle. A loss of a
Well,
yard.
nothing doing here,
Brings
and I
up
think you can see
second
pretty
down
early on. Now,
at
while
the
he's trying to
46-yard
remain
line.
patient
Don't jump.
and see
Ready?
if a hole pops,
Turn
it's
ball,
just
turn.
too slow of a developing play. Just he never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete.
Intended
Good
for
work
Garrett
to
Wilson.
body him up and
Incomplete.
set up a third
Brings
down.
up a third down. And
Great
10
job there
yards to go.
defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's
Here we go.
critical moment.
Chip 58, move here's that. No mud, no mud. Right.
Field from the gun on third down. Looking deep for Lazar. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside
Gain
the
of
15.
39 yards.
Now the Ravens
That's
use their
good
first
for
timeout.
another
And they get it with
Jets.
26 seconds to go in the football
First
game.
and 10 at the 14-yard line.
All three timeouts left. How much that's going to matter remains to be seen. Here comes first and 10. A powerful run just shy of the goal line, but he has picked up the first down. It is
13 more
first
yards.
and goal.
That's another
What a great
Jets.
run down here
First
inside
down.
the red zone, Mike.
First
It's
and
so
goal
important
at
that
the
you
1-yard
still
line.
can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the one, and I wouldn't be surprised
Here we
if
go.
they let him finish this drive off.
Green
Here
19,
is
right,
first and goal.
Sit high.
Take the snap and go down to a knee. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Here we go, sit high. Green 19, get to that. Right.
Don't be a fullback trying to get it. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Folks, extra point is good. And the Jets will go up
Makes the
by
score
7.
Jets 35. Ravens 28.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. DeJounte Wester now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
180. Sit hot. 180. Nice shot. Report, report. Nice shot. Hey, hey. No, we changed.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And it's brought in. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
35. First down, Baltimore.
So this one in the win column for the Jets. They put it all together against a very difficult
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Good, set.
Hurts throwing right away. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
No touch, set. Trimmer. No touch.
Throwing his Hurts. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
A gain of 10
A good
yards.
gain again. That's now 31
That's
yards
good
combined
for
on
an
those last
Eagles.
2 plays. Pretty good start right off the bat there with throws 1 and 2.
He's not locking in on just one target early, is he? Spreading it around a little bit as this game gets started.
Back-to-back first downs. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Good, set.
In motion right is Brown.
No touch.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And that one going to come up short. No throw.
They're such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Good, set. Anyone, yeah?
They'll send the big tight end in motion right.
No touch.
Here's Hurts to throw. This pass hauled in by Dotson.
Complete to
Forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
No touch. Yanni. Anyone, yeah? No touch.
Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have it. Eagles first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chains, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
No touch.
They go play action. Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
A.J. Brown.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
In motion comes the tight end left. Hurts sets up to throw it. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
Sets up first down and
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end.
Jackson
will get this complete home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4-yard
gain. Brings up second and goal at the Eagles' 4-yard line.
And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line.
Lamar Jackson
buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal.
Sit up! Ready! Sit up! For real. Report! Sit up!
Throwing is Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Ravens use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
For the extra point.
Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game.
7, Eagles nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Great, set.
He'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It leads to second.
Look, there is a certainty in this game. We know that wherever he goes, he's going to draw a big-time crowd.
Throws into double coverage there, and look, that's something that he's going to have to deal with a lot in this game, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were lucky to get away with that one where it just fell incomplete, but they're going to count on him to uncover latent routes and make some difficult catches.
73.
Throwing again on second and 10. Hurts. This throw nearly intercepted. The big D-line that almost had it. But third down coming up.
Third down and
well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And he will not be able to hang on to through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Sets up fourth down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown! Saquon Barkley, 58 yards. And the Eagles take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Hurts will throw. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Play action. Now Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45.
Complete to Derrick Henry.
They get 14 on that one. That's good for Baltimore. 1st down.
1st down, Ravens.
A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Wanna quit?
Jackson now off the bootleg. Out to his left. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
A gain of 18.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Now first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on a straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
At the 34-yard line.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
This is 2nd and 8.
Get hot! 180! 180! 180 shot!
Jackson. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football back at their own 17. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. So what did you see?
Well, from a defensive perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Yo, toss that! 180,
Play action. Here's Hurts. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
On the scramble.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Second down at the 25-yard line.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's good.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7, our score. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Great, set.
They'll drop the throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
Great. Hey, thumbs up. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Crown that Yeti. Do on love.
They'll look to throw here on first down. It's coming, and down he goes.
By Trenton Simpson.
We just flew in there to drop it.
Second and 15.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Great, set. Bang. Tiger Swamp.
In motion goes the tight end.
Delta.
After the sack on first down, Hurts
pass.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 6.
Miami.
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit.
Crowd left Yeti.
On third down, he'll drop the throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
180.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. The kick by Elliott is good. And the lead grows to 4. It's 11-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Ravens take
and they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Well, they're just going to run it here up the middle. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. It's certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
Sit on! 180! That's up! Report! You are X. You are...
Play action. It's Jackson. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Lamar Jackson
Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush.
It's second
The defense,
down.
they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, "Look out!" Because here they come.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
180! Sit on! 13.
Now Jackson. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with us.
Complete.
And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
Hey, middle.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's got his target. It's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the first down.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd. After that one.
Here in the 3rd quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
180! Sit up!
Now it's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews.
Jackson's pass.
Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Mark Andrews. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Tyler
now for the extra point. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along?
To kick off
so with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he'll be tackled just shy of 25.
Williams on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it?
line.
A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
From the 25, here's a 2nd down and 9.
No touch, no touch.
Here's Hurts to throw. His short throw caught by Goddard. Big strides, look at him go. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line.
A gain of
A big play there on the catch and run.
And an Eagles
54 yards.
down.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10.
Crowd left Yeti. King, Phil King, Phil King. No touch.
He fakes a spike, eluding the pressure right. And that'll be caught. And he will get out of bounds and pick up the 1st down. So they catch the defense napping, and the fake spike works to move the chains.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Great, set.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
No touch.
Throwing is Hurts. They'll roll him out right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone.
180.
Hurts. And that's going to be clear. Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter.
Jake Elliott
on for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And the lead is up to 5.
Makes the score Eagles 18, Ravens 13. Jake Elliott to kick
now
off
after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
What? Hey, report.
First down carry for Henry. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They couldn't ask for much more in this play in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Yo. Sit up.
Again, it's Henry. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field with his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Henry up the middle. And not much of a hole as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Calling a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2 inches.
Hey, get on! 180! What is it? Sit up!
Now it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
When you're running the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. and an incompletion as a result.
Here it is, 4th and inches.
Hey.
It's Henry. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. Derrick Henry denied here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a show here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're so long way away from the field all the time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going.
A 5-yard gain.
Ball secure. Don't turn it over.
At the
4th quarter,
34-yard line.
down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
No touch it.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my game. I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
No touch it. 180. 63. Crowd left Yanni. No touch.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And finally wrestled down at the 11. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the 4th. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Great. Crowd left Yanni. No touch.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
A gain of a yard.
As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or...
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Out left to Dotson.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now 3rd down and 7.
Great. Set. Trimmer. No touch.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And that should do it. He's got a first down.
And
the Eagles, they can run it out from here.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
He'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
10 more yards. That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held